Mhm. Hello and good morning, all of you. My name is Vishal Manocha, owner and director at Net Worth Immigration Solutions. Welcome back to our live session. It's 11 a.m. in Canada right now and 8:30 p.m. in India. Welcome back to all our viewers. Thank you all for joining in every Friday for these live updates. This session is around 30 to 40 minute session. We discuss a lot about the update we have from last 1 week from IRCC. We ask you to join this session if you are somebody who is interested to move in Canada on a work permit or a PR or a student visa. You should always join into this session. You should be aware of what's happening around immigration industry. We do update whatever has been happening last 1 week. We give an update here in this session, and we give you a chance to ask your question, comment it, come put it into the comment section, and I will answer them for you live right away. So thank you all for joining in again. We will be having this show, like we do have a show every Friday at 11 a.m. Our company is based in India and Canada. Both in Canada, we have an office in Alberta and in Ontario in Brampton. We do have two locations in India, both of them in Haryana, in Karnal and Kurukshetra. We do represent our clients in all immigration matters, either a study permit, work permit, PR, spousal application, any category you talk about, we can assist you in that. If you are looking to come and work in Canada, we can also help you out in that. We can help you if you've got your LMI approved. We can get you a work permit and a lot of other stuff. So we are a one-stop solution if you are planning to immigrate to Canada. There is no other way to go. Just contact Networth Immigration and we will assist you in all your immigration needs. So as I said, this session is about updates from what happened in last 1 week through different provinces, what PNP draws were held, what is the future coming for express entry. We are expecting a lot of major changes coming for express entry. We will be discussing more about them this session. The we are in June, and as per the latest update, we are expecting the draw to resume somewhere in July. Hopefully that happens. July is just coming a month away. We are already in the June, and it's just around 28 to 30 days left. So hopefully we see a draw coming up in the first week of July, and then continue as it was done before pandemic. July will be the first time you will be hearing about FSW draw after almost more than a year, more than in fact 1.5 years. And for CEC, we are expecting a draw coming up again in July or August, which it was paused in September 2021. So almost around after 10 to 11 months, we are expecting the draw to start next month, which is very exciting. If you have not yet created your profile, if you're still thinking that you are going to wait till July, you should not do that. Contact us immediately, or if you want to create your profile your own, you should do it right now. This is the right time. The next month we are expecting the draw, and definitely you should be into the pool to be eligible or to be someone who could be called or qualified. Will only happen if you are into the pool. So being into the pool will be the first most important thing you need to do before you can think of getting into pool or getting to Canada. That is the first step to do. So we will be talking lot more about express entry today and what we are expecting. So before we go into that the immigration part, I just want to cover in brief about study permit applications, because international students, there's great news. Visas are coming very quickly right now. The processing time is reduced. In fact, we got our one of the visas this morning just in 2 days. The biometric was done on 30th of May, and the visa was approved on 2nd of June. So within 2 days, the visa was approved. So that's how quick we have started getting decisions for study permit application. So if you are a student in Canada, you can contact us for onshore application. If you are somebody offshore Canada, you can contact us through our portal, or you can contact us through our India and Canada office. We can assist you and help you in all your admission need. If you are in Canada, the seats are already open for January 2023 and for fall 2022. One of the famous college in GTA, Georgian College, Toronto campus is open for January 2023. So if you are somebody who's looking for admission in Canada for onshore application, if you have already completed your first semester, you came here for a 1 year program, you want to start up another year program, you should start looking for admissions right away. And as I said, one of the most popular college within GTA, Georgian ILAC, partner with ILAC, and we have a campus in Toronto there, and they have already started accepting application for January 2023. So if you know your friends or family who are looking to start up another year program in January 2023, contact us immediately. The seats are very limited and the programs are definitely getting filled. They have in fact already closed their 5 programs. Only 3-4 programs are left, which are definitely going to close very soon. So if you are somebody looking for onshore admission for January 2023, definitely that is an option to go for. For September 2022, again seats are available for those intakes too. But there are a lot of people's example who come in January's example 2021 or sorry on 22. They will be finishing up their program in August 2022. So they will be definitely looking for to start up another program. Mostly these people take a gap or a drop for 1 semester. Basically, that's not technically a gap. You're allowed to take a semester off between your 2 programs, and then you can start up your new program in January 2023. So ILAC Georgian campus will definitely help you getting your admission secured, and we can assist you in that. We don't charge any processing fee for that intake. Sorry, for any of the application you process through us for admission. And also a very important information, if you are onshore and if you apply through our portal, if you apply your application through our online application portal for admissions, which is onlineofferletter.com, you may have a chance to earn $1,000 scholarship to one of our lucky client can get into it. All you need to do is apply your onshore admission through onlineofferletter.com, which is our online portal for admissions for onshore students. You have a chance to secure $1,000 scholarship if you get your admission processed through us for fall 2022 intake. So you do have a chance to get into this draw and maybe one of the lucky person to get a scholarship of $1,000 to be awarded to that person. So if you're somebody onshore looking for admission, don't think about it. Contact us and we can help you immediately for your onshore and both your offshore need. But this $1,000 is for onshore applications only. This is only eligible for people who apply the onshore admission for fall 2022 intake. You will be eligible for this 1,000 scholarship, which will be granted to you. So that's how we are benefiting our client. Giving you this scholarship is basically just keeping you motivated to apply to your admissions soon. Get into a college where you want to do another peer program. That will definitely help you secure admission soon. And then once you secure your admission, you will feel more relaxed and then you can start up your education in January or fall 2022. Now coming back to immigration, coming back to express entry, coming back to what IRCC is expecting in this summer. IRCC is expecting around 500,000 people to enter Canada this summer, which will include visitor visa, study permit, temporary foreign worker, and also people who have already got their PR before pandemic. Now they're allowed to travel, and now they will be those applications are processed, the decisions have been made. So those people will also be moving. The total IRCC is expecting around 500,000 clients to enter Canada through one or the other visas they have got, either a study permit, work permit, PR application. So IRCC is expecting at least 500,000 people coming into Canada for this summer. Also, IRCC will be welcoming around 432,000 people, landing people on a PR for their 2022 target. there will be also people who will be coming this year. So this summer is going to be huge for Canadian immigration, huge for this country, and those people who are definitely coming in will be looking for new jobs, for new homes. So and all the services they need. Definitely, this summer is going to be exciting. Summer have already in fact started. So basically, the next 3 months, that's what the number of people IRCC is expected to enter Canada in the coming couple of months. So yes, that is very exciting that after pandemic we are coming back to our normal processing time. We are going back to the normal numbers of people who can enter Canada and who will be in fact entering Canada in this summer or throughout this year. And as I said, only just alone in the summer, IRCC is expecting around 500,000 people coming to Canada in this summer. That sounds very exciting, definitely, for all the clients who have been dreaming of coming to Canada. This summer may be the best time to enter and get settled into Canada. And as I said, this number will include study permit application, work permit application, and PR application. So all of them are a part of this number, but it is still a huge, huge number. 500,000 people entering Canada this summer is definitely a big number. If you have any question, kindly put it into the comment section. This session is not just giving about just giving an update. It's also about interacting with you. If you have any question, kindly post it into the comment section. There are a lot of viewers who are joining and listening to this video. They can definitely, as I said, should post their question into the comment section. If they can post in Hindi, definitely I can answer them in Hindi too. But in Punjabi, I can try to answer in Punjabi, but yes, don't write in Punjabi, I'll not be able to read. But yes, I can do communicate to you in Hindi. So don't feel shy about asking your question. Any question you have, kindly put it into the comment section and I'll be very, very happy to answer them for you live right now. We have this session for around 30 to 35, 40 minutes, which gives you a chance to listen to the updates, what happened in the last 1 week, and also give you a chance to post your question and get your answer live from the expert. We have been into this industry for many, many years. We have been providing our clients a lot of services from many, many years. So now talking about spousal open work permit application, which is one of the big category under which people come to Canada after their principal applicant or spouses are here. We have started getting results now, and results are in fact coming very quickly. Not as quickly before pandemic, but now we have started already getting decision for January 2022 intake, December 2021, and January, February applications have already started processing. So that means the processing time, which went as high as 1 year, is now been reduced to 4 to 5 months, which is very good for spousal open work permit. The decisions have started coming. Most of them applications are getting approved. Yes, definitely, all of them don't get approved, but most of the application results we are getting approved, which is very exciting again. And the big thing here is that it is only the processing time has been reduced, and now it has come down to between 4 to 6 months as compared to 1 year, which went in during the pandemic time. The processing time went as high as 1 year. It's been reduced to 4 to 6 months. So very exciting news for our clients who are waiting for this spousal open work permit. We in fact I think got 3 approvals this morning for spousal open work permit application. On this week, if you talk about, I think we have already got more than 10 spousal open work permit within this week itself. So the decisions are coming, they are coming positive. Most of them are positive, and definitely that keeps us exciting. That keeps our client exciting, and definitely it's a good time to apply for your spousal open work permit. If you are married, if you're in Canada, if you have just come and you want to invite your spouse, contact us and we can help you for your spousal open work permit application. Also, at the meantime, spousal PR application have also started processing in a much quicker time. It has dropped to it, in fact, around 10 to 12 months now, which went up at least as high as 2 years during pandemic is now dropped back to around a 1 year processing time for spousal PR application. I'm talking about not for spousal open work permit. Spousal open work permit, the processing time is around 4 to 6 months as of now. Also, another important just to give you an update of what happened a couple of weeks ago, a few months ago. Now, if we are into the June, you can expect anytime IRCC announcing about how to apply for your post-graduate work permit if it's expiring between January 2022 to December 2022. This is a new public policy which was announced in April, which was supposed to start in June. So we are in the first week of June. I'm pretty sure by next week we will hear from IRCC about exactly the update, how to apply those post-graduation work permit application online, what documents need to be submitted, what forms need to be submitted, everything need to be will be, I think, declared by next week, hopefully by next Friday. In the next session, we will be talking more about this post-graduate work permit in detail. But I'm hoping by next week, we should definitely hear back from IRCC about how to apply for your post-graduate work permit. It's just expiring. Only it's a one-time policy, which has been public policy, which has been announced. The reason behind that is because there have been no CEC draw from last 8 to 9 months. So IRCC do understand that people will be getting their work permit expired during the time, or it's already expired. So they are giving an 18 months of extension to all those people. But as I said, it will be starting somewhere in June. That was announced by IRCC, and we are already into the June. So I'm pretty sure by next week, by next Friday, we will have an update and we will be talking more about it in detail. So let me take a few questions which have already been put by our clients, and I definitely encourage you to put your question into the comment section. We'll help you answer. We'll definitely help you. If you have any question in your mind, we can assist you. And if you have any question and regarding your application, kindly put it into the comment section, and we will be answering them live for you. So let me take up the few we have right now, and meanwhile, you can, if you have any question, you can also post it into the comment section. The first question is from Manvi Arora. Hello, sir. My score is 473. FSW applicant. When can I expect an IT? Okay. First of all, to get an IT, definitely the IRCC need to start up their draw. Which are, under FSW, there have been no draw for more than 18, 19 months now. But as per the IRCC announcement, we are expecting the draw to resume in July, which is just a month away now. Hardly a month away, to be honest. So once they resume the draw, we have to see what are the CRS score. Even bigger than that, the information, I don't know if you have read through it or we have already discussed in the last couple of shows also. IRCC is changing their express entry. They are changing the way. It will be the biggest change since it was launched in January 15. After 7 years, I think will be the biggest change coming up, although it's still under review. By end of this month, somewhere in June, I hope before the draw resume, the decision will be made, and the changes we are expecting to come under this category for express entry there are a few of them I would like to discuss right now, and then definitely there are more updates coming up. The first thing will be under this express entry that there will be more specific draws rather than general CRS score draw. You may even see a score, basically draw may be having lower number of CRS score being invited, but there may be specific draw. When I mean by specific, to just give you an example, they will be targeting certain people who have certain education and the experience. Somebody may be just targeted because of their experience in certain needs. So how are they going to determine? Basically, they are working around the labor market needs in the Canadian market, what sort of people they want in Canada. So right now what's happening, everybody, for example, if the CRS was 475, so irrespective of your education, you were getting an invite. But as per the new guidelines being announced and new things coming up, it is more likely like the future draws, there may be general draws like these which were happening before pandemic, but we are looking into more specific draw where people with certain education, certain experience will be targeted, and you may have the same score, but you still may not get an invite. So don't get confused that why you were not invited. Definitely IRCC will be after every draw. I'm pretty sure they're going to discuss the details about which were the people who were invited, under which NOC NOG, under what education, under what experience. So that's how the system seems to be working starting from next month. But as I said, these are still things in discussion. between the department right now. As soon as they get approved, they will be published on IRCC website, and then we will exactly know that how IRCC is going to operate their most popular express entry stream when it starts back in July 2020. Sorry, June 2022. How much time it takes after ITA is received for express entry? Okay. Now, talking about that, Mr. Verma, how long it's taking, or if you talk about pandemic level of time, it definitely was taking much longer. But it's already been announced by IRCC that whenever the draw resumes in July or August, they will be going back with their normal processing time of within 6 months after your IT has been received. You have submitted your application, which you, in fact, once you get your ITA, you get 60 days to submit your application. Once you submit your application, as per the announcement, they're going to be a processing time of 6 months only. So within 6 months, you can expect a decision to be made on your express entry application as per the announcement being made, which was in fact the level before pandemic. The applications were in fact processed in that 6 months time frame. So that's what we're expecting when it starts back in July, that the processing time will be around 6 months. Most of the application will be decided. There may be delays in few of the application depending on the case-to-case basis, but most of the application will be decided within 6 months of submitting your application and getting your ITA. Okay, then we have, I hope Mr. Verma that answer your question. Then we have Priya asking, it's been 9 days today that I applied for super visa for my parents but did not see the biometric letter. Is it normal? Oh, Priya, the answer is no. It's not normal. Usually you get your biometric within a couple of days' time. I'm not pretty sure why there's a delay. Maybe they have already given their biometric earlier. I'm not pretty sure. But if they are applying for the first time, if they have not done their biometric before, then yes, this is not normal. Just to let you know, usually you do get your biometric within 24 to 48 hours. They are being uploaded on your portal, and that is what the normal processing time is. But yes, if it's around 9 days, then definitely you may have to contact IRCC to figure it out. But it is not normal to have 9 days waiting time. It may happen very rare circumstances, but as I said, this is not normal to not receive a biometric for 9 days even after submitting your application. So you may maybe a good idea to be able to contacting IRCC and figure it out why and what exactly happened and why you have not received super visa biometric for your parents. I hope that answers your question, Priya. Then we got Sudhil asking, hello sir, I applied for TR2P healthcare and I got my AOR 55 after that, nothing update. Okay, so this is very common. This is a very common scenario. There's nothing to worry about. Usually people who are getting the AOR are not getting any further update. They're getting a decision directly on their application. In fact, we got our one of the healthcare client got their PR approved just yesterday, and they got the AOR I think in January. After that, they never heard anything from IRCC, and then yesterday we got the PR approval for that client. So nothing to worry about. This is something very common which is happening. They may only get back to you if they need something. If everything is okay when you submitted your application, everything was fine, then the chances are that your application will be approved, and you will, a decision will be made, will be a better answer, and it may take this time. And as I said, this is very common and normal in these circumstances. Then we have got Sunny asking, how long does it take for the study visa approval in India? Sunny, as I told you in the beginning, I don't know if you joined just recently, this is very hard to predict, but just to let you know, we got one of our approval within 2 days of getting the biometric done. The biometric was done a couple of days, I think on 31st of May, and yesterday evening we got the visa approved. So that is only just 2 days after the biometric, the visa got approved. But that is not the situation with all the cases. It may even take much longer than that, much longer. In fact, we know a lot of our applications which has been pending from last even 2 months, and the decision has not been made. So, but what we have seen recently is the application which are submitted recently are in fact processed quicker as compared to the application which was submitted a couple of months ago. Sorry. But there's no set time frame right now. If you go online, it is showing you a lot more many days. But few of the decisions are being received quickly, and 3 of them are taking uh, time. So it depends. Thanks for any such invitation, sir. On various aspects of communication, talking time to answer the queries patiently with valuable information. Thank you, Vijay. Thanks for your appreciation. Yes, definitely, this session is to help our clients, give them the updates what we have from the immigration, and definitely, if you have any questions, the best time to ask them. It is the best time to ask them live, and as I said, I try to answer them live before the end of the session, and that's what the whole idea of doing this session is, to give our client the valuable information they need, the planning they need, the help they need to get into the Canada. We can definitely assist you in that case. Okay, then we have Sadia asking us a question: how much time it will take for spousal or permanent application has been submitted in March? Okay, Sadia, right now the application processing time is around 4 to 6 months, because we are getting our decisions for the application which was submitted in December and January. So you're talking about around 4 to 6 months of time, which has in fact reduced very lots substantially as compared to a couple of months ago. It was around 6 months, but right now it has dropped down to around 4 to 6 months, which was almost a year a few months ago. So yes, the processing time has improved. The decisions have started coming, and it has definitely reduced in the last few I think couple of weeks. We are observing that the processing time is taking less as compared to what it was doing through pandemic. But it is still, I don't think March application have still started getting results, but January application have certainly, yes, we have seen results coming for January 2022 application submitted. There's Sandosh asking, can you help me? Definitely, if you ask your question, I'll try to help you in the best possible manner. Then we have Harshita Uppal. Hi Harshita, your question is 1241 under Pnp Chances. Harshita, just, I don't want to disappoint you here, but very less. PM 1241 is a very basic knock on an office admin. Don't get me wrong, but this is, yes, something a very common experience somebody may hold. Chances of these applications being picked under PNP is very, very low, very, very low. The chances, because PNP, whenever all the provinces have the PNP program, but all the PNP program are specific. They are targeting people through those programs. They are targeting who have specific skills and requirement depending on the province. But just to give you an answer to your question, any province picking up somebody from administrative assistant, which 1241 is, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's very, very difficult that any province will be inviting somebody with this PNP, with administrative assistant experience, will be invited under any PNP. Sorry to disappoint you, but that's what the actual reality is. It's going to be hard. This knock will be picked by one or the other province. Okay, then we have a question again from Vijay. Hello, so how much time it takes for a visitor visa to approve for someone who has never visited Canada? Okay, to answer your question, Vijay, again, right now, because of pandemic, yes, there's no set time frame or something exactly I can give you about, but recently I think we got 2 visas approved yesterday or day before yesterday for visitor visa for a client. Both of them have never visited Canada, and I think it took around 30 to 40 days for both of the application to be decided. But now, don't get me wrong, even the clients are getting decision in weeks or 10 days time or a couple of weeks time, but that is just, maybe they're lucky enough, but an average processing time is around 30 to 40 days for somebody who has never visited Canada. That is a usual or normal processing time. It can even take longer than that, but yes, that is somehow a bit of the average time I can talk about. Then we have a Rohit asking, oh, hi, my cousin just got her Canadian citizenship and applied for Canadian passport. Can she apply for surrender certificate and OCI application together at BLS and without a Canadian passport? Now, I think she should wait for the Canadian passport. Once she has a Canadian passport, then definitely she can apply for an OCI and surrender certificate. That's what I would like to advise you here. Then we have, thank you Rohit for asking a question. I hope that answers and help you. If you still have further information you need, definitely you can still ask your question. So thank Harshita for joining us and asking a question. I hope that was helpful. After, you have another question. After BSc in Agriculture field, can one pursue business analyst course? Harshita, from the visa perspective, it's going to be very, very hard to convince that why you want to do a business analysis course after agriculture field. But saying so, if you're meeting the requirement of the education or the institution, you need to have a very, very strong statement of purpose, which we call as SOP, to explain to the visa officer that what is driving this change and how this change is going to give you a future, a bright future, a bright prospect once you complete this program. As far as you are able to convince the visa officer, you have a chance of getting a visa approval. But I also understand, although that BSc Agriculture, I know there are not too many options you will be getting available to do a master's or a PG diploma, but there are few available. But if you are inclined towards doing a business analysis course, a business program, then definitely, as I mentioned, a strong statement of purpose can solve your purpose. It has to be very convincing, very strong, and it has to be a visa officer need to be convinced that why this course, if you do this course, what are your future plans and how this future can plan, like this program basically fits into your future plan and how you think you can achieve your goals. So if you, as far as you're able to make clear to IRCC about your goals, I will not say there are no chances at all, but yes, it has to be a good statement of purpose which can convince, which can basically help you in that. Okay, then we have got, thank you Vijay for asking a question. Chances of home support worker program under disability. Hashita, what I'll advise you is, because answering them one by one by every program will be difficult. If you can share me the client profile, and then I will definitely try to work on it and give you the best possible option available of what is available and what is not available, and what are the programs to select depending on the profile, because we need to check the academic, we need to check the IELTS, and if there is any gap or not. So better idea will be to kindly share your document with us. Let us work on your application. Let us see what are the best options available, and once we have that, then definitely that will be a better idea to give you and suggest you what's best looking at your profile. But as we are discussing about the admissions, I again want to repeat and let my clients know, admissions for onshore admissions are open for September 2022 and also for January 2023 intake. We have a very good option available right now. We online offer letter, which is a new portal we have worked with for onshore client. We are basically what we are trying to do. We are giving our client, one of the lucky client, a chance to win $1,000 scholarship if you get your admission letter through us for September or for January 2023 intake. You can qualify for this program. All you need to do is apply your application through us, and you may be one of the lucky person to get $1,000 scholarship being offered by onlineofferletter.com, which is going to help you in your onshore local admissions need. So that's, I just want to discuss it again about it, because that is very important. We are giving this chance for international students who are in Canada to get maybe lucky enough to secure $1,000 scholarship. So now going back to the immigration, talking about what we were discussing, I'll be just quickly wrapping up the session after giving you an update about two PNP draws which were held in the last 1 week. The one was from Alberta. We have seen recently the draws have been slowed down in Alberta, but this is one of the draw which was held recently. Only 100 Express entry candidates were invited with a minimum score of 382. All the application which were eligible, all the all the NOC knock which were eligible were invited under this draw, and definitely this is one of the most popular draw in Canada. Alberta is one of the most popular province. In fact, after, if we talk about people coming to Ontario and British Columbia, the third biggest province where people prefer to move in Ontario in Alberta. And as I said, yes, this was a draw held recently, and 100 candidates were invited through Express Entry draw. Then there was another specific draw from British Columbia. Around 137 people were invited under this draw, out of which 115 were the BC Tech program. In the BC Tech program, you need to have a job offer letter from your employer, and you need to have an experience in certain NOC knock, which are mentioned on the PNP website for British Columbia. You can check them. And these were the people who were invited, and as I said, the number of people invited were 115. So these were the people who were invited under this draw. And if you want to qualify, if you think how you can qualify, you have to be registered under one of the PNP system, which is called CIRS, Skilled and Immigration Registration System, You have to initially register yourself under the system, and then it ranks you and give you a point, and then they have their draws, and depending on what your score was, there may be a chance of you getting an invite under this British Columbia PNP draw. So that's all the update we had from the last 1 week. We have talked about express entry today. We are expecting big numbers of people entering into Canada on study permit, work permit, and PR, so which is very exciting. The number is approximately 500,000 people entering Canada. This is huge. This is a big number we're expecting in the summer, which is definitely a positive sign for all of us in the immigration industry and for the clients who are back home who have been waiting for very long. I hope we are no more COVID coming back to any of the countries, and we are out of it, and we are expecting that immigration to go back to its normal level before pandemic, and clients coming in and the processing time being reduced. All this already been announced by IRCC. They will try to get back to the normal processing time by the end of 2022. Hopefully that happens too, and which helps all our clients. So thank you all to all the viewers and the listeners who have joined this session. My name is Vishal Manocha, owner and director at Net Worth Immigration Solutions. We have an office in Brampton, Ontario, and the second location in Alberta, Calgary. If you are somebody who wants to move to Canada on a study permit, work permit, PR application, spousal open work permit application, spousal PR application, or through express entry or any other means, contact our office in Canada and we will be happy to assist you. Thank you all for joining. We do have this show every Friday at 11 a.m. Canadian time, Eastern Standard Time, and 8:30 in summers in Indian time. So thank you all the viewers for joining into this session. We will see you live back again next Friday, same timing. Till then, have a great week and have a great weekend. Till then, signing off, Vishal Manocha from Net Worth Immigration Solution. Thank you. See you all next Friday.